You know, I said I wasn't gonna do it, damn it. I said I wasn't gonna do it. You know, I said that there was no way I was coming back to this game, and here I am, trying to remember how to use controls, looking at my team, not knowing what the hell is going on, just back in the world of Pokemon Ruby for another day. Let's see. I'm trying to remember if I could fly back, going back to this place, but I really have no idea. Now, as you could probably tell, this video is being shot a little bit different, being filmed a little different, and the voice recording itself is being done a little bit differently. I decided that, because in the past, I was not able to keep up with the 2 recordings per week, and lately I haven't been able to post anything at all because of time. So I decided I was going to try a little bit something different. I was going to try just posting 1 video per week, but actually trying on the video, So what I did is it feels stupid. I feel stupid. But what I did is what every other YouTube creator does. So I went and I recorded the actual gameplay. You can see we're going through the glory hole here in the game. And now I'm just kind of doing a voiceover on it. And my hope is with that I could shorten the video down substantially in length, still relay what happened throughout my gameplay, but kind of, just chill talk over it without having to do both of them at the same time and having to come up with bullshit to talk about. So that's kind of how the videos are going to be moving forward in the future, I think, depending on the quality of this video and how I personally feel it went over. But yeah, that just feels a little bit, look at that McAfee, but it just feels a little bit more natural. It's definitely harder to talk about stuff, because obviously when I'm just playing the game for 40 minutes straight, it's no big deal to take that off of one of the streams and just upload it here. But yeah, I felt like, why the hell not just attempt doing a solid video, actually produce something with some sort of quality, even if it takes 2 to 3 days to make, but only have the pressure of doing it once a week. So I'm finishing up Pokemon Ruby here. As you can see, I'm going down to the 2nd level of the glory hole. There's Gardevoir coming out, and the team, I'm trying to remember who all is on it. Let's see, we got Manectric, we got Hariyama, we have Swampert, Gardevoir, Torkoal, Crobat. Crobat's our last companion there. They're all, close to 40 in this video, I believe. By the end of the video, and even the next day, because I did some grinding on my own, everybody's up to level 40-ish, 41, 42, somewhere in that ballpark. And I'm hoping to get them up to level 50 prior to the actual league challenge coming up to end this series. So this is the... Oh, excuse me, Jesus. Yeah, very professional, Average Joe, very professional. But this is this is the pre-finale episode. So, there's this episode. I'm probably not going to shoot any of the grinding unless anything substantial happens, which the only change I made in the past 24 hours was I added Larry onto my team, because you can catch him in this cave at level 40. Not sure if we get to that, not sure if it'll be included in the video, but I caught him with an Ultra Ball, and then, yeah, all I did from there was trained him. That's pretty much it. He's 1 level away from evolving, so he's at level 41, and just looking to wrap that up. But that's the only team change you're going to see. Everything else is going to be the same. Level 50 going into the league, I feel like that's a pretty good standing place. And then, yeah, next week will be the grand finale of Pokemon Ruby, thank God. And then, yeah, we'll see where we go from there. I might do Fire Red. That's one of my options here. I also might do Brilliant Diamond, because I do have a capture card that I ordered, and Brilliant Diamond, Brilliant Pearl, or Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, whatever it is, are coming out next week. So yeah, I'm just hoping to get that all wrapped up and or hopefully, as long as I can figure out the recording on that, like, that's my plan, is to do that, being as it's just coming out, and I was going to do Diamond and Pearl anyways, so even if I have to go back and do them at a later date after Fire Red and Leaf Green, I at least wanted to do the newer games coming out right away. You know, partially because it's good for gaining traction on the channel as a whole, but other than that, I'm just excited to play them. You know, it's a new game in the franchise, something new to do with my time, the very few moments I do have to myself, so I thought that would be a fun way to do it. But I'm actually going to pause the audio recording here and the video recording, kind of try to make that transition to a later point in the video where something eventful is happening, so I'll see you guys in a minute. Oh wow, how smooth of a transition was that. I'm just the king of transitions here. Well, now I'm actually watching what happened here as I do it, so hopefully that gives me a little bit more clarity into what the hell I was doing. I also tried to switch my mic settings a little bit. It sounds a little goofy. Honestly, I forget what the old setup looked like, so, you know, that one's on me for not remembering how to actually do that. But you can see right here, this is the biggest event of the cave itself. We got little Wally. Let me move my voice recorder thing over here. We got Wally, he's coming up. He's like, I'm not going to lose to you anymore, punk. Okay, here I come. And I'm going to try and give you the play-by-play, how I remember it going down when I was doing it. So, here's what I was thinking. I was like, oh, Trainer Wally. And then I was like, oh, shit. Shit, man. I was really scared when I saw Altaria come out there, because that's quite a foe. I remember, I was like, well, let's try Confusion and see what it does. And then, yeah. I felt miserable after that. But he makes a bunch of, like, really odd choices here, and I think I know why he's doing it. I think the AI is telling him, like, that's the most important team member that you have, so stick with that team member and do nothing else. But you can see he goes for the super potion here, which is what makes me believe that. And then he does some weird shit. It's coming right up. He keeps going for, you know, these dragon boosty moves, which is like the classic Altaria setup here. It's like speed up and increase the actual damage that you deal, you know, just over and over again. There's Aerial Ace. I'm pretty sure this almost takes out Gardevoir. So I just keep trying and true, just keep hitting it, thinking he's gonna do more bullshit. Right, that doesn't turn out to be the case. And then I forget who I send out here. Crobat. Now I think, yeah, I have to watch it just to confirm, but it's like really bizarre, the next move. Let's just see here. Let me turn off my AC a second. Okay, sorry. Yeah, very professional. Very professional average Joe. Doing exactly what you said you'd do. So yeah, he goes to hit me with an Aerial Ace, but I've already got him down in red, so I'm not that concerned. Plus I flew, yeah. Maybe I do take out Altaria. I remember being very confused about this while I was playing. I do, apparently. Okay. Very nice. Torkoal getting some experience. Yeah, Gardevoir scared me as well, because who do I really... I remember, yeah, my plan here is to switch into... I think Hariyama is who I end up going with. Maybe not? No, I stick with Crobat. Yeah, that's right. So I stick with Crobat, and then I think my logic is I'm going to heal up my Gardevoir, because my Gardevoir has a Ghost-type move. So get her back in action. When I could throw her in there, throw her in there. Yeah, and Future Sight is just... I mean, it's a classic setup for Gardevoir. You know that most of the AI that have Gardevoir are going to try and go with that, so... That was the plan, I guess. Psychic. Even if it hit me first turn, it would have killed Crobat. Still don't understand why Gardevoir didn't go for it, especially being level 45. Like, it would have demolished me. And I think that's what we see with my Gardevoirs. The problem is just the leveling here. Like, that's the only thing that's different, and that's what kills me in this match. Not literally, but, I mean, I almost get my ass handed to me here. So I go with Shadow Ball, which you'll see, it's super effective, but it still doesn't do a great amount of damage, yeah. Future Sight takes attack. That's one of the first times I've seen that happen in this whole entire game. I've never seen Future Sight come back to actually, like, have an effect on me, so it was interesting to see that happen. I just keep going tried and true, just keep smacking Gardevoir around. You know? You do what you gotta do. So yeah, maybe that's the move I was thinking of. He pulls out Gardevoir and puts in the Claddy here. Or Delicati, or whatever it is. I don't know what to do. I get confused. I throw in Torkoal. And then I get put to sleep right away. Which, yeah, this becomes like maybe 50% of the match is just on this alone. Like, it's so aggravating how long this actually takes. Like, both to just sit here and watch it, and again to try and record any entertaining comment on top of it. Like, it's a mess. Honestly, I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm very tempted to just pause the audio recording again and start in the future. Like I said, this is the first run through at it, so if I have moments like these, who the hell cares? Okay, so we're back. I legitimately saved you all 8 minutes worth of gameplay. So, yeah, eventually it just keeps putting me to sleep. I just keep healing. I just keep doing little damage, and then eventually I end up hitting the burn. And the burn is what makes the difference. Like, the burn just completely kicks ass at the end of the game here. So that's what ends up getting me the W there on that little piece of shit that I... It just took so much time. And then he came out and I thought he was a steel type. And I may be right. I may just be... Whatever. Maybe this Thunderbolt kills me and that's what confused me. Yeah, I was going to say, because I never got to use Torkoal against him. I remember that. Looks like I went with Swampert as the next safe bet because he's got that ground typing, you know, so he can protect himself. In case shit hits the fan, you know he's going to survive. And, yeah, he really can't be hit with, like, hard electric moves because of that ground typing. It makes him resistant to it, so why the hell not? Why not go for it, Swampert? Swampert does a pretty good job, you know. He does pretty well for himself out here. And I forget, I'm looking for, a PP up or like something like that, so that way I could give more power to Earthquake, I believe, but I just never end up hitting one. So I just think, oh well, his water moves are special attacks, so they should have some damage to him, and if I recall, they do. Yep. Oh, you know what? I looked up with the crit, so just as good. As I remember thinking, like, he can't do shitloads of damage, but he could probably do enough damage in the long run that I could lose this fight without even thinking about it. Like, it could just happen so easily that it's not worth it. But, yeah, I end up kicking his ass, and he ends up dying, so that's a plus. Roselia, who do I use against Roselia? I really don't have a good option left on the team. Oh, you know what? It is part poison type, so I go with Gardevoir, that's right. And Gardevoir's gonna need to hang in there, because I think the other Gardevoir is who's left on his team, so... You know, this is like the showdown to see, are we gonna win or are we not gonna win? If I recall, I do something like really, really stupid in the next upcoming couple minutes, though. So Roselia used Toxic on me. Surprise, surprise, it's just gonna hurt me. I think it does a 16th of your health each time. He's just buying Roselia time. And yeah, I think like just from here we just kick Roselia's ass, because it really has nothing it could do to us other than badly poison us or drain some of our health for some of its. And we outspeed, so there's that as well. A solid victory there. Let's see what else we got. Yeah, he's coming back out with Gardevoir, and I believe my thought is just stay in, hit it with a Shadow Ball or two, see what you can do, and then transition into somebody who could finish up the job. But I'm just kidding. Oh, you know what? I go with the full restore because it's going to heal me and cure the poison as well. I remember thinking like the AI can sense like how much damage it actually takes to kill you. So I remember thinking that's a very great move until that just happens right there where I get hit with Psychic and it does more than a half of my health anyway, so I just remember thinking like what the hell was any of that for. But you can see the Shadow Ball is pretty effective. We know that they have no healing items left. Double Team is pretty pointless Like, why would you try and boost your stats right now? I guess that way I don't kill you this hit, but maybe I kill you next one. I don't get it. I really don't get what the AI was thinking there. But, yeah, we got some of that. Some of that EXP. And Wally gives us some mementos there. One of these days he's going to catch up to us. I thought I clicked on him again just to see what he would say, but apparently I didn't. But here we are. We're in Evergrande City, or however the hell you say that. Looks like Evergrenade City almost. I was just running. I was ecstatic at this point because I was psyched to be done recording this episode. Not that I don't love trying to come out with content, even if it's shaky and the audio changes multiple times throughout it, or, you know, I'm just trying to figure shit out again, but, no, it feels nice to be finishing up Pokemon Ruby after taking such a long break for it. I might honestly go back and finish up Pokemon Gold as well, because I kind of stopped midway through Pokemon Gold. Well, I stopped right before Red, and I just kind of gave up, so I might try and go and do that as well. But in the near future, like I said, what's coming up on the docket, we have... Let's see, we have this video, of course. We have the follow-up, which is going to be the finale. We'll have the tier list for this generation, because I always do that. You can see there, I'm selling some of the useless junk that I don't need anymore and buying as many revives and potions as humanly possible before the leak. But after this video, the finale, and the tier list, we'll be moving on to a new game. Like I said, I'm hoping Brilliant Diamond is the way to go, but if not, Fire Red is always a solid backup. I always have a ton of fun playing that game. And yes, some other interesting things in the works. Like I said, with only one promised video per week, I'll have more time to go out and do things that, like, I actually want to do and put on the channel. Not that this isn't one of them, but when you're just doing this repetitively, it kind of gets you know, just a little tedious. So I'm hoping with that, you know, every now and then there'll be a spin-off video, maybe once a month or something like that. I know for December I have something planned already, so that's the hope, at least. Be able to do some stuff, some interesting stuff, and like I said, you know, just overall pumping less time into things, but more time, less time as like a whole. Like, I'm not gonna post 3 videos that are an hour a week like I was doing in the past, but more time spent on each individual video to try to make it slightly better quality each time around. So hopefully that works with you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. It looks like it's coming to a close here. Looks like I'm just getting everything that I need to get out of the shop. I think I was checking my inventory there real quick. Just trying to decide, you know, what's worth it, what am I going to need in the league versus what is probably going to be useless anyways. So, yeah, that's pretty much what I'm doing there, I believe. Because, yeah, I leave myself with, like, 0 money here. I'm pretty sure I buy all the full heals I can, just in case I get poisoned or anything like that in the league. But I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, please feel free to leave a like, comment, or even subscribe. And we'll see you in the next one, guys. Take it easy.